Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your very big support to this platform. In today's video, we are actually going to be in position to have very interesting discussion. So please watch this video up to end. And also don't forget actually to subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your very big support to this platform. And also, if you have not yet checked the live stream of yesterday, please check it out, watch it, enjoy, enjoy. Actually, every week we always, before we used to have a weekly dose every week, and I'm trying to introduce that back, weekly doses. So we are going to be having weekly doses every week. So please put that into your timetable, because weekly doses always it is either on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Any of those days, we shall always be having a weekly dose. We are going to resume it. Those ones who have actually been in position to be here, I know actually what I know you know what I'm talking about. Weekly dose is mostly a video that is actually meant to make us happy, make us smile, make us entertain. Yes, that is all about the weekly dose, and we are actually going to resume it, weekly dose, starting starting this very week. So please don't forget that. Put that on your timetable. That weekly dose will always be there, either Friday or Sunday or Saturday, any of those days. And it will not be I will not be in position to tell you that this is the video. You have to watch the video, and then you will now get to know that, oh, this is actually a weekly dose. I will not be coming out and say this is a weekly dose video, because people will now start looking for only that video. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So actually, I'm going to bring weekly dose back, on the platform, so that we try to entertain ourselves, we make ourselves happy, and everything will actually be in position to come. I got to realize that those videos of weekly dose actually brings a lot of subscribers, because I went back and watched my older videos, and I was checking on those videos of the weekly doses, and I actually realized that weekly dose brings a lot of subscribers. There is one of the video for the weekly dose, it actually brought around 100 and around 35 subscribers. That's only one video. So actually, weekly dose is going to come back. I always try to ensure that I go and check on the previous video, how I've been in position to perform on it, what other things can I improve. I try to go and check, especially those videos that have actually performed. Those videos that have actually performed, I'll actually go and try to see what actually happened, so that people were able to enjoy. And I also look at the watch hours, how many minutes are people being positioned to watch them. Yes, so we are bringing back weekly dose, so don't be surprised, and please don't also miss. Weekly doses will actually start coming on the platform. That one I actually want to assure you, and I can assure you I am here, and I'll continuously bringing for you the right way of enjoying ourselves in this platform. And it's a way of making this platform very unique in its own ways. Very unique in its own way. You see, I always don't like my people having faces like they've eaten bomb. As Mayuguno keep on saying, I always feel like reaction should be somehow, made in a way that it's actually enjoyable, yes, but not making it that you're looking at the at the screen, yeah, like you have eaten a bomb. I saw somebody, there's a video. I'm actually even hesitating to put. There's a video. This confused donor sent me. When you look at her eyes, you may think it's the eyes of a cockroach. Cockroaches always have these big eyes. Is it a cockroach? A cockroach? Which one has a big eye? Is it a cockroach or what? Or a fly? I would not say her eyes are big, but it seems like she was very drunk and she went and made a video and sent me. These days, instead of making a video and posting her platform, she makes a video and posts to me. Let me tell you, when you look for stress, we give it to you. Now the lady even does not know where to post the video. For her, she makes a video. Instead of posting in her platform, she again posting to me on my WhatsApp. And when I look at her eyes, the lady was actually very, very drunk. But it is actually very, very shameful. Even when I put it here, it is very, very shameful. Very, very shameful. How can you make a video when you are drunk and you said it to me? Are you okay? By the way, I say it from the beginning that, you see, there are individuals who are actually losing it in this world. But they always want to pretend that they have made it in life. For me, if a person like the travel commander comes out and says, David, me, I've already made it, I will agree, because now you can imagine a man who can bring hoses, yeah, hoses from South Africa, only, transporting those hoses first from South Africa up to here in Kenya. It is not a joke, my friend. That money can feed some these so-called Bugoma women. That money can feed you, I don't know for how many years. Maybe 2 or 3 years. Only money for transporting those hoses. You see, this Bugoma woman talking and a lot of useless things. But the money for only transporting those hoses can feed Bugoma woman plus her lazy husband for like 2 or 3 years. Only transportation. We are not talking about buying the horses. We are only talking about transporting those horses. Transporting those horses, the money that has been used in transporting those can actually feed Bugoma woman and the husband, I think, for like 2 or 3 years with her lazy husband, But you see, individuals will not always want to accept, Now, let us go to the section of, because these horses, when they were, before transporting them, they had to get for them passport for horses. Let me tell you, the truth is the travel commander has made history. It is history in the making. Whether people like it or they don't like it, but it is history in the making. And me, I'm really very, very happy. Very, very happy. I think my ring light is starting to have issues. No, it has stayed. Yes, it has stayed. So, only money for transporting those horses can actually feed Bugoma woman and her lazy husband for like 2 to 3 years. Now, let us go to passports. Passport for these horses. He brought around 5 to 6 horses. I'm not recalling very, very well. I watched his video. The one he posted, I watched it. There are around 5 or 6 horses. Yes, around there. 5 or 6 horses. Now, look at buying passports now for this horses. That is all money, by the way. Oh, that is all money. All money. Then you see, Bugoma woman with her lousy mouth is coming out. Oh, talking only rubbish. The truth is, people should accept that the travel commando has moved a very, very big step in life. A very, very big step in life. And we just need to appreciate what we are seeing. Just appreciate it. You know? But this issue of making a lot of noise like a child, you know, a big person talking like a child. You see them sitting in their corners, making noise like a child. Instead of accepting that the man has really moved a step in life. You know? First look at the type of horses this guy is bringing. You know? Look at. It is even shameful just to talk about them. You know? Very, very shameful to talk about these horses. You know? Very, very shameful. That you are criticizing and you are talking badly about these horses. It's just a waste of time. You are wasting time. You know? Just accept that this man, God has blessed him. And there is no way that you are going to actually to try, you know, try to pull him down. You see, when people try to pull this guy down, God keeps on uplifting him up. And it's the truth, you know. Me, gladly I can say, the travel commando knows what he's doing. And this project of these horses, it is actually going to be a success. The biggest problem with people who are not meant to be investors, you know, or entrepreneurs, they fear risk. They fear risk. But there is nothing that you are going to be in position to achieve in this world if you don't actually go for that risk that you are fearing. You know? Everybody that you are seeing that are succeeding, when you look at the story about Elon Musk, you know, there is a time he almost went bankrupt. I think even he went bankrupt. You know? And people who used not to believe in him, they refused to invest. To invest in his stocks or the product, his company. And by the time they realize this man was actually doing well. Now I think he's the richest man in a whole world. You know? Richest. The owner of Tesla, Stalin, and the rest. You know? So, we are seeing a multi-billionaire coming up in this smaller community of Nyabohansi. We are seeing, when we are opening our eyes, by the way, those ones who have reached, they have had a foundation. They have actually had a foundation. And the foundation, we are seeing jokingly here. By the time people are going to realize that the man is a billionaire, they're like, but we saw this man, we saw him. At one point, you see, such individuals are very good in giving stories. That man, first of all, there is a time when he bought horses, he bought like 4 of them, then 2 died. But he never gave up. He bought more, he brought from South Africa. They will always be very good in giving stories. Those categories of Bugoma woman. But right now, when they are seeing him doing all these things, they don't want to appreciate it. You know? They only want to criticize him and calling him all sorts of names. But I can assure you, by the time they are going to wake up, this man would have moved a step in life. You know? Bringing these horses from South Africa is not a joke. You know? It's not a joke. Buying them is not a joke. You know? And I can assure you, the man is very determined. And he's going to succeed. When a lot of people are just opening their eyes here and there, you know? All these billionaires, they actually had where they started from. You know? They actually had where they started from. Now, probably God is trying to allow this guy to diversify. So that time is going to come, he will probably leave the YouTube platform and start now concentrating, because time will reach, he cannot be in position still to travel like the way he used to travel. Especially now when he started reaching his older age, maybe like 60 years, 50 something years, he will not be having that energy to travel like the way he used to travel. So this guy is starting to organize himself, so that even if he's to leave YouTube, maybe you never know, maybe instead of him now continue with the travel during all the age, maybe he can open a podcast discussing a story about his life. And I can assure you, still it is going to be very, very interesting, and people are going to watch it. So there is no way these individuals are going to start saying that, the travel commando is... Let me tell you, no? This guy has already built a platform that everybody is actually interested. Any small word that comes from this guy's mouth is actually a blessing to him. That's the truth. But foolish people like Bugoma woman actually does not want to understand that. Instead of helping to build him, they're trying to destroy. But you cannot be in position to destroy what you have not been in position to build. Now, these horses have arrived in the village very, very safely. And we thank God for that. And I was actually very, very happy that the travel commando went to this very, very big ranch. This ranch where they brought all these horses to first. And he was able to see a lot of things. And you see, when he was there, he was able to learn a lot. And he took his boys, Giteriba, and also the horse trainer. They were able actually to see. Previously, they used to feed their horses on dry food, dry haze. But when they were actually there, they were told, you need to soak it in water, then you give it to eat. Now, they have been in position to learn that actually, when you want to give the horse haze, you need to soak it in water, So they have been in position to learn how actually to deal with these horses. Unlike the previous ones. I think he had not yet gone to these very powerful ranches like the one he has gone to. But right now, I believe he has the knowledge. He has some knowledge on how to deal with these things. And he's not going to fail. That one I want to assure you. The travel command is not a failure. And even when people are trying to pull him down, he tries all his best to ensure that, he lifts himself up. So this investment, I already see it. My imagination about this investment is actually a multi-million investment. Wait and see. Wait and see what is actually going to happen. Those who are criticizing that project, you will regret your criticism. You will regret the day you started talking badly about that project. The truth is, a blessed man will remain, whether you like it or not. A blessed person will be blessed. If God wants this man to succeed in this project, he will succeed. And I can assure you he's going to succeed. It's the reason why you see, even these horses came exactly on the day of his birthday. The horses arrived. He called it a gift on his birthday. It's a blessing. It is actually a blessing. So, I would really want to encourage our good people outside there. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to work more harder and also to support the travel commando in this project. Me, I want to assure you that this guy will not let us down. He will not. He knows exactly what he's doing. And I keep on saying that the travel commando is a big dreamer. He's a big dreamer. These are the Elon Musk African is starting to have. These are the Elon Musk. These are the Elon Musk the Africans are starting to have. Yes, the older one will go, but the younger ones are also coming. And one of them is that one you are seeing with your eyes. You see, the biggest problem is that our own people will not believe in us when you are still gambling. They want to see that when you are progressing, that is when they will come and make a lot of noise. And that is when they will start believing in you. They want to believe in you when you have moved a step. When now they're seeing everything is moving on the right direction, that is when they will be wanting to be very close to you. But when you are starting, they look at you first of all like an enemy. They look at you like you don't know what you're doing. They look at you like you're a failure. They look at you like you're very ignorant. They look at you like you're a greedy person. They call you all sorts of names. And that is exactly what a lot of these people are doing to the travel commander. They have been calling him a failure. He has failed in the project of the horses. At one point, they said he bought an old car. And when they realized that the car was actually a very, very powerful car, they swallowed their words. None of them came out and, even to apologize. I think only who came out to apologize. But you see, let us learn to accept that even we can make it in life. This project of horses are actually dealt with. Very few people are the one handling this type of projects. Very few. Very, 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 very few. And now, the travel commando has brought it to the village. What I like about this guy is that everything that he wants to do in his life, he wants to start with a village. He was able to build a very, very powerful house, a villa, in the village. His project is a tourist company. It is in the village. His horse project, it is in the village. Everything in the village. This young man is seeing what people are not seeing. He's seeing what people are not seeing. And the only thing what we can do is to encourage him, give him clear advice, and also continuously pray for him, so that whatever things that he's doing will be a success. It is actually very, very important, that let us try to give him the support that he actually needs. Let's keep on praying. The support is not only that, you are giving him money, you are doing what. The support is also actually praying, helping him with the prayers that this project actually becomes a success, Please, if you're in his channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. You see, when the travel commando start talking about the horses, that is actually going to bring horses from South Africa, a lot of people were actually thinking that they thought he was joking. They thought actually they are joking. And some of them could say, you are not going to be in position to manage. You don't have a piece of land. You don't have this. By the time they realize, the travel commando actually bought land. And those ones who are not actually even willing to sell a piece of land. People remember the brother of the fisherman. The brother to the fisherman, at one point when he wanted to sell land to the travel command, the upper section, the fisherman advised his brother not to sell land to the travel command. But let me tell you, God is there. The owner of that land looked for the travel command, and he was able to sell all of that piece, including the fish pond. He sold it to the travel command. What has the fisherman done? There is nothing. So when I see him making a lot of noise at the family of those of Matiko, making a lot of noise, you are selling land. Even his brother sold land. Even his, see, these individuals want to talk, but they are not even helping their own. The fisherman is making a lot of noise, but his own brother is not even helping, even a single coin. But making a lot of noise here and there. His brother wanted to construct. He could not even help his brother. Charity begins from home. Let us not be fooled by useless individuals. Charity starts from home. Charity begins from home. So, the fisherman is making a lot of noise at the family of Matiko. Actually, that will be coming in the second video. Remember to put a notification bell so that you don't actually miss out of some of these interesting videos that actually will be coming to your platform. I mean, to your screens. So, in life, start with home. The travel commando was first of all able to ensure that he changed the life of his sister, that is the Mwangu, and then now David Jr. and he himself. He didn't want these people to be beggars. Like every time they want assistance from him, he taught them how to fish. So the fisherman, instead of making a lot of noise, is not actually helping his brother. You know? He's not helping his brother. And the people who are able now to help his brother is actually now the family of the travel command. They bought land very expensively from him. And now, the fisherman is pretending in this community. Let me tell you, God is there. And God is watching very, very smartly. You cannot be in position to try to put a good person down. David Jr. has actually tried his best to help people in this community. And I know a lot of our people actually believe in what he's doing. And that is the reason why they have been in position to support him in all ways. You know? So these individuals also who are making a lot of these noises, they are going to fail. Just give it time. These individuals are in this community because David Jr. is in this community. When David Jr. leaves this community, all these people will abandon those people. They will abandon them. They only want to look for issues. They want to look for chaos. They like drama. Drama after drama. Drama after drama. You know? But I can assure you all is going to be well. Time is going to reach and all these noises. And we shall see them. We shall judge them by the fruits of their work. The so-called donor who was pretending to help Matiko. Last time they brought one trip of stones. 102. That is where things have ended. No stones are coming. No stones. And that's a person they're calling a serious donor. A very useless donor. Very, very useless. And now only what she knows is to come out and make it. I told you guys, time is going to reach that donor is going to switch off her phone. She's actually going to switch off the phone. You know? Because even this very donor, she knows that this family is actually confused. But since the donor is also very confused, like these very fools, let them now be confused. You know? You cannot be two trips or one trip of stones and you're making a lot of noise for 1 hour. What's wrong with some people? You know? You make noise for 1 hour. You very stupid individual. You know? Let's learn actually to move in a very smart way. If you actually want to help, you will help, but don't come out and start abusing our people. That one, we are not going to tolerate it. And I can assure you, we are here and we are watching very, very closely. And if you provoke us, we are not going to actually to calm down. We are going to come for you in a very, very straight. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Thank you so much, Elena P., for your big, big support. I was able actually to get it on my phone. Yesterday when the live stream was on, I could not be in position to see it because it is the very phone that I use for live stream. Yes, maybe time to come if somebody blesses me with a better phone so that we can have nice pictures. Yes, big up every time. Yes, for us here, we look for this other phone that we can afford. Maybe Techno phones. Techno phones, they're not so much expensive. Yes, but a good Techno phone with a very, very nice camera goes for around, is it around 400? Around 400 US dollars or 350 US dollars. A good Techno phone, a very nice one with a good camera. It brings, but also this one is also bringing nice pictures. Yes, so thank you so much. Thank you a million times. A very special greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Big up every time, and thank you so much for watching. Please come again to watch more of my videos. I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video. Videos are going to be coming back to back, so please don't worry. I'm here to actually give you the best of the best. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless you. See you when you see me.